Friday, August 2nd, 2019. I am Farah Bates with tonight's edition of News in Depth. Welcome and thank you for joining us. In the headlines, a fatal accident on the Currentine has left one dead and a pillion rider critical. More details in this report. Ramdat Yadram, 46 of Lot 165 Tain Settlement, and pillion rider Nicola Mangar, 20, were heading north on the Clifton Public Road when he allegedly collided with a motor car which was proceeding east on the northern side of the road at a fast rate. The accident occurred just after 9 hours last evening, and both the motorcyclist and pillion rider were rushed to the Portmorant Hospital, where Yadram succumbed to his injuries while receiving medical treatment. Mangar was transferred to New Amsterdam Hospital in an unconscious state. Speaking with this newscast, Nicola's husband, Viram Yadram, said his wife sustained injuries to her head and about her body and is still in an unconscious state.
I went there yesterday afternoon to spend some time with my father, and while coming back, he was bringing my wife home, and I was behind riding this bicycle. Both of them were on a motorcycle, and when they approached the road, they slowed down, and when they tried to come across, there was this car come on full speed and hit them down. And when the car stopped, I asked the car driver if he could help me to take them to the hospital, and he said he can't, that he's going to the station, and he just drove off. And I was there for about close to 20 minutes waiting for help when another car pulled up and helped me. And in the process, I went to the hospital with my wife and my father. Unfortunately, my father wasn't able to make it, and my wife is now critical in Georgetown.
Due to her injuries, she was this morning transferred to the Georgetown Public Hospital, where she is being monitored. The driver of the car, HC5542, is now in police custody. A breathalyzer test was conducted and no trace of alcohol was found, according to police sources. Police are currently investigating the matter. One dead and several injured in East Bank Demerara accident. Royston Drake's report.
A minibus driver is now dead and several passengers injured following a smash-up at New Hope on the east bank of Demerara this morning. That is Oswald Roberts, 59, of Kuru Susdike Linden Highway. He was the driver of the Route 42 minibus which collided with a Titan pickup. The minibus driver was pinned to the wheel of the vehicle and a passenger in the front seat was trapped inside. An eyewitness to the incident said the Titan pickup was overtaken, and it appeared to him that the driver lost control of the vehicle.
This morning I stopped there to buy something when these people selling things and stuff to eat, and when I turn out to go out back, I see a van overtaken and swaying coming, and that is how this kind of accident happened. The president just passed, not too long, but 5 minutes ago. So it's sway and it's running like looking like it want to come into the post, the electric post, and then come into the bike, and then he pitch across the road and catch the bus Broadway on the side. So up to there, I know, I see.
It looked like he was speeding?
It's overtaken and it's full of gear, and you can't do nothing no more. Because you can see naturally how he's moving, flying like.
So a Kuru bus was coming from Tamiri side, and the cruiser coming from that direction, from town area, and like he lose control on the road and slam it straight into the bus.
What was the scene?
Like real movie style, like I would collide, fully impact the bus get, because the bus get the hit and then it ring on the road. Full people get injured because I was one of the first person that ran to the bus. The driver was the first person to take out the bus and rush to the hospital. And they had like three other nurses inside the bus. Well, one of the nurses, foot I believe break off completely. And the rest, the passengers, them get spinal injury and head injury.
This is what is left of the minibus after the accident. Several of those who were injured had to be rushed to the Diamond Hospital, where they were later transferred to the Georgetown Public Hospital. Some of those injured suffered broken limbs, head and other injuries about their bodies. The police were on the scene at the hospital taking statements as they began their investigations.
More news after the break. Stay with us.
This is what shopping used to be. More plastic bags than I could carry or I could use. They always end up in the bin or as unsightly litter. Then it hit me. Get just one reusable bag. Now, whenever I shop, I don't use plastic bags. I always have my reusable bag. It makes shopping a lot easier, and it's better for the environment.
Use one less disposable plastic bag. Make the switch to a reusable bag today. For more information, please call us on 226-2189 or 227-8429 or visit our website moc.gov.gy. A message from the Ministry of Communities in collaboration with the Inter-American Development Bank.
It's your new secret. The all-in-one weapon for perfecting imperfections and capturing flawless skin. A lot of brands forget women of color or just don't understand that we come in all shades. From caramel to ebony, there's such a range. Iman Cosmetics is for every woman and features a line of skincare products and cosmetics including 16 foundation shades, powder, concealer, lipstick, blush, eyeshadow, highlighter, and BB cream. Visit us at Lot 75 Swamp Section, Rosal Town. That's behind the market. Or call 337-4422 or 688-9249. Shh.
It's lava. I am a wicked girl, them fever. A gangster's monger out of the Hilltop General representing live in living color straight from Jamaica. So may I say the whole Burbies. On August 18, I will be at the most prestigious event. Biggest something in Guyana. Guyana Cup. When? August 18, place to be. Sun Turf Club. You know which part that, though? I know, say, a jumbo jet. Racing, stables, all day. Fire starter, when me touch road, girl get touch. So August 18, live in living color, Youngsters Mungo Honorable will be at the Sun Turf Club, representing for the Jumbo Jet Racing Stables. Guyana Cup. Them tell we say we act like a roast peanut town. See you there, outside.
Welcome back. Fire guts Clifton Quarantine Village home. More in this report. A family is now homeless after their Lot 202 Clifton home was gutted by fire this morning. According to the owner, Troy Elias, he was not at home when the fire started, but was told by his wife that it started at the GPL main box in their house and quickly spread to the curtains where it got out of control. At the time of the fire, his wife was at home with their 3 children, and they all managed to escape without any injuries. According to Troy, nothing was saved from the house.
Yeah, power shortage recently, had blackouts and high voltage and low voltage. So I told my wife to take off all the appliances. So this house, she didn't really know that something was wrong with the electricity because she didn't have no appliances at the time. When I got here, the house was already engulfed in flames. There was nothing we could do, everything I lost.
Would you be able to estimate the losses, about the value to the losses that you suffered today?
Approximately about like 800,000.
Troy works as a hire car driver and a mechanic, and he said this is a big blow to his family, and now he has to start all over again to rebuild. The young couple have 3 children, a 2-year-old, 3-year-old, and an 8-month-old. One of them will be starting school in September, and the father related that he had already purchased her school supplies, but unfortunately all was lost in the fire. He is appealing for assistance from the general public, and persons who are willing to assist the family can contact Troy on telephone number 662-7553.
The largest, most expensive horse race meets in Guyana. The 13th annual Guyana Cup is set for August 18th at the Rising Sun Turf Club. Only 45 minutes from Georgetown. Over $20 million in cash and prizes. 3 huge screens to watch the Guyana Cup live. Jockeys from the Caribbean and North America, along with the biggest names in horse racing, such as the 2018 Guyana Cup champion, Vera's Finally, Just Call Me Bass, Princess She's Not, Stormbird, and the undefeated Don't Overlook, among others. Live performances by K.I. and the band.
When they asking me how I living so nice, I never with the same girl twice.
One of dancehall's hottest artists, Gage.
One thing I'ma tell ya, good girl forget things, yeah. Good girl forget things, yeah. I would buy a
Jaguar DeChamp.
C to the A, to the A-M-P. You listening? Face down, face down, face down.
Munga Honorable.
Cause a boy like me not mad. No. Me not mad over no girl. Cause a boy like we
Nessa Preppy, all the way from Trinidad and Tobago.
I come out to wine, boy, I come here to wine. I come here to wine, my waist on.
Christo.
Red girl go send you mad. Red girl go break your heart. And I don't want a red girl in my life, no.
Kavita Ramkisson.
Big tack tack. Big tack tack. Big tack tack. Go crazy for me, for my ride.
And Guyana's own, Stephen Ramphal.
Cause the music keep me alive. It's soca in my vein, soca in my vein. I feel it.
Gates open at 10 a.m. Early bird tickets are $2,000 before 4 p.m. on the event day. International stage. Sounds and lights powered by Crown Vibes. Photographs by www.hotspotgy.com. Powered by Banks Beer. Have fun in Banks Country. And the Jumbo Jet Thoroughbred Racing Committee.
After 1 year, my marriage was done. My mother chose the wrong woman. Yo, what up, Guyana? What up, Rising Sun Turf Club? It's all about the 13th annual Guyana Cup. Yeah, said it the 18th of August 2019. Yours truly, K.I. from K.I. and the band. Your 3-time Chutney Soca Monarch. I'm gonna be there. I can't wait to party with you, me familia, and my friends. I'm bringing my friends. I'm talking about Nessa Preppy, Kavita Ramkisson, Stephen Ramphal, and so much more. Come on, party. Let's celebrate. Let's create great memories together. I'ma see you the 13th annual Guyana Cup at the Rising Sun Turf Club, August 18th. Guyana, mwah, I love you.
I sell swaggerific. Spaniard me like staggerific. I Spaniard. When it's stag, give me a hand on the whole place. Turn up, turn on up, turn up, turn on up, stag up, turn on up, turn up, turn on up, stag up, turn up, turn up, turn on up, turn up. Stag in me hands now. Hand up, hand on, hand up, hand on, stag up, hand on, hand up, hand on, stag up, hand up, stag up, stag up. Tell them no. I don't business if you're not on time. You must always have stag in the line. Well, everybody have a stag in the hand. Where's mine? Staggerman's beer.
And finally, President Granger said the greatest gift of emancipation, in his view, was the gift of education. Scores of Guyanese turned up at number 53 Village to celebrate the 181st anniversary of Emancipation Day. The celebration was graced with the presence of President David Granger, his wife Sandra Granger, Prime Minister Moses Nagamutu, and other ministers of government. The president and officials were serenaded with dance and drumming upon their arrival. The decision made by His Excellency President David Granger to have the national celebrations in Berbice is a memorable one, according to the organizers. The president told the gathering that if they want to pay homage to their foreparents, then they should imitate their thrift and intelligence.
Today we celebrate. Today we commemorate the efforts of our forefathers. But let us think about their intelligence. They were illiterate. But they had the good sense to build schools for their children, to build churches to worship, to build farms to feed themselves, and to build homes for their families.
Emancipation celebrations were held for the first time in East Berbice Canteen at Union No. 53 Village. For the past years, emancipation celebrations in the Canteen were hosted at different villages where they would usually have a mega event. But since the 2018 celebration was last held at No. 53 Village, and it being one of the many old slave communities, the president decided to have a grand celebration at the same location this year. Chairman of the Berbice African Association Group, Lyndon Murray, said this year's event is in collaboration with 13 other related groups. This year, the celebration saw a much larger crowd as there were many more booths, cultural events, and talents displayed, along with lots of historical information. Persons were entertained with a variety of cultural items such as dances, skits, poems, and dramatic pieces. Speaking at the event, President Granger said it is the most important day in Guyanese history. He related that African slaves from all 3 counties rebelled constantly in an effort to fight enslavement, and as such, Berbice holds a significant place in the accomplishment of emancipation. He also stressed on the United Nations resolution, which aims to ensure quality education is accessible and available in communities of African descent so as to combat the challenges faced by Africans globally. President Granger related that the profits from our petroleum industry will be used to enhance the education system and offer free education from nursery to tertiary level.
So I set back up the youth corps so that children who are not in education, who are not in employment, who are not in training, can receive vocational education through the Guyana Youth Corps. It's all about education. It's all about getting our young people into the world of work. That is what is going to be taking place over the next 10 years.
He said the greatest gift of emancipation, in his view, was the gift of education. With that, we've come to the end of tonight's newscast. If you have a news story or tip, you can contact us on 666-4337 or 654-0523. You can also visit our website at www.rdproductiongy.com or on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter at Royce and Drake's Production for more details on these and other stories. Join us again on Monday for more news. I am Fire Bates. Good night.